first and foremost, why should you care about LinkedIn, especially if you're not in a job search? So here's some facts. You may or may not know this about LinkedIn. I'm going to throw a bonus one in there just to see who knows. When was LinkedIn started? Anybody know? You can't answer. I told you over dinner.
2003.
Yes, that's right. It's been around since 2003. Now don't we feel old? Now, what is that? 14 years later, there's over 467 million users on LinkedIn as of April 2017. We get 2 new users who join every single second. 70% of those users are outside of the United States, but it's estimated that 1 in every 3 professionals on the planet is now on LinkedIn. That's one reason why you want to be here. Of course, it is an essential job searching tool. If you haven't heard these figures yet, it is true. 89% of recruiters are on LinkedIn actively looking for people. Now, some employers may not post their jobs on LinkedIn, so even if you apply through their own website, 90% of them are going to look at your LinkedIn profile before they call you for an interview. The other thing is there's 3 million paid job postings. Those are just the paid ones. There's even more that are showing up in the groups and passive candidates, and it's estimated a total of 6 million jobs when you start taking those into account. But here's the kicker. Only 35% of job seekers are fully engaged on LinkedIn. Notice I say fully engaged. That doesn't mean you have a profile sitting up there and you're sitting around wondering why nobody's asking you to be a friend and why no recruiters have dropped from the sky with your dream job yet. That is not being active. So when you understand how to use the website, build your reputation, get involved in groups, reach out to other people, use it as a research tool, now you start to gain a real competitive advantage over all the other job seekers who are just waiting for stuff to fall out of the sky. Make sense? All right. So what if you're not looking for a job? Well, recruiters may still be looking for you. You may be sourced as a passive candidate. How many of y'all know what a passive candidate is? A few. So a passive candidate means you weren't looking for a job, but so-and-so calls you up out of the blue and says, hey, I have this awesome position over at Ball. Would you be interested in talking to me about it? Congratulations, you've just been sourced as a passive candidate. That's how that works. So you need to build your reputation. Even if you're not looking for a job on LinkedIn, this is a long game strategy. The mistake so many people make is they don't exercise their network until they need it. And now we're asking favors from strangers. If you've not done anything to build your reputation, why would they connect with you other than morbid curiosity? Now, also, here's the other thing. Say you want to source candidates or you want to find people. If you have a robust profile on LinkedIn, it makes your searches more effective. That's the hidden part a lot of people don't realize. How many of you have heard the magic 500 number? Right? The moment you get over 500 connections, suddenly you get more sourced and your searches become easier and all the rest of this. It's because your network is large enough to attract the attention and use the tools behind the scenes and all the rest of that secret programming that happens. So that's why that is there. But there are ways to build your network and you don't have to go connect with, like 3,000 strangers like I have.